Hello and welcome back to Up the Villa. This is our live watch along for Bologna v Aston Villa. Feels like it has been a very long time since we were talking about Aston Villa during a game. It's been that long. Hopefully you are all doing very, very well. If you can make sure you are hitting the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment your thoughts. As always, we've gone live around 45 minutes before kickoff. I did have some tech issues. That is the reason why I was a little bit late. But look, I'd planned it all day, got it all set up. The minute I was about to go live, there was a mad echo, and it was echoing, and I had no idea how to correct it. So I had to spend about 10 minutes correcting the mad echo that was coming through, hearing myself back while I was talking. So I'd rather do that than sort of have an absolute disaster to start with. So we're just going to have a nice little chat about the game. We're just going to talk about how we're feeling. And we'll put the chat on the screen. We're going to run through the team as well. And I'm going to put it at the bottom of the screen as well, because I know we get asked a lot of times before the games what the team is. So it's going across the bottom. But I think we've got something new we can do here. I don't know how this is going to work, how I press it, but there's a poll. Okay, this looks quite good. Look at this. Right, the poll is, are you happy with the lineup? Yes or no? So this is pretty cool, actually. So we'll see how the votes come in. I don't know whether we get to see a bit of a percentage of while you're voting. I think that would be quite cool if that happens. But if you just press somewhere in the chat, I think you should be able to vote then. So let me know how that is. What's that say? Type 1 or 2 in. Oh, so you've got to type 1 or 2 in the chat. Yeah, so I'm not sure how that's going to translate into whether we're able to see a percentage, but this is saying that you've got to type 1 or 2 in the chat. So, okay, all right. Okay, what's going on here then? So, okay. So as you type 1 or 2, it is putting the calculation of the percentage on that graphic. That's insane. That is how it's doing that. But I think, well, we got 100% so far. So you're all absolutely buzzing with the lineup then. So that is good. There's no number 2s yet. So to be honest, I imagine some of you might be having a nervous number 2, but there's only one number 2 that's come in. So that's not translated into the graphic yet, because it should be less than 100% now. Some of you have put 2. So anyway, what we'll do is okay, so 95% are happy now. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hide it. We're going to run through the team tactically then, what we're going to be looking out for, and we'll take a look at what is going to be going on. So if I transition that, okay, we've kind of got me at the bottom. We've got the team at the bottom. This is all looking quite good, guys. Right, so Villa, Martinez, Cash, if we put him on the in the team, there he is. So we got Cash. We've got Rowe up against Cash as well. It's going to be a big battle. So this is the Villa team. Martinez, Cash, Konsa, Pau, Digne, as expected. So that is expected. I think that's what I predicted. Onana, Tielemans. So he's put Tielemans in there for Douglas Luiz. McGinn on the right. Rogers, Watkins, and Buendia. So there are probably 2 changes that he's done that I kind of didn't think he'd do. Is he started Buendia instead of Douglas Luiz, and he's moved Yuri back into his normal position. Rogers central, Buendia. So that team's pretty cool. Right, so the Bologna team, we've got Ravagli in goal. We've got Mario, Hegem, Lukimi, and we've got Miranda, Freuler, Ferguson, Pobega. Every time I see his name, I want to say Pogba, but it's Pobega, not Pogba. It's just a name that I feel like whenever I look at it, I try and say Pogba, but it's not. We've got Bernadette on the right, Jonathan Rowe on the left, and Castro down the middle. So they are pretty much full strength. I think they've got a central defender out. Is his name Vitali? I think something along those lines. But that's their team. So what do we think then? I think let's just go back to this poll then. Let's just see what the results are looking like. So we've got still 95% of you are happy with the team. So I think that is a bonus then. Let me know then how you are all feeling about the game. I feel like I'm feeling nervous. I think I'm feeling more nervous because we haven't played for a while and it's a quarterfinal. I think that's why I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I'm excited at the same time. I'm kind of buzzing to have Villa back. I think that's another feeling that I've got because I feel like it's just been far too long since we played a competitive game, and I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready for Villa to win. I feel in my life now I'm ready for Villa to be that team that I've always wanted them to be, and that's to win and to win a trophy. And I feel like this is our time. But again, I feel like it is going to be difficult. So we've got to earn the trophy, haven't we? And I think today is a tough game. I think Bologna is going to be difficult because they're in their home stadium. It's a quarterfinal for them, and they are used to winning quarterfinals. They've won a trophy. But I think what we've got to do is kind of take that element out of the game. That we've got to take that sort of what's the word? Because I think if you look at the two teams, we are the better team. So they're going to sort of try and play on the sense of sort of like passion, togetherness, the will to want to succeed, the will to raise their levels, where we've just got to kind of take that away and just show our quality. Because I feel like if we do show our quality and we do dominate, then we'll get the job done because we are the better team. So I just hope that we're able to bring that intensity tonight and really just nullify them. I think they are like a good team, but I don't think that they are. I don't think that they're amazing. I really don't think they're a real top amazing team. That I think we play a lot more quality in the Premier League. You could probably go down to around like 15th, 16th place in the Premier League. I mean, that's their quality, I think. I think if you put Bologna in the Premier League, they'd be around 14th, 15th, I think. Because I don't think Serie A is that deep with quality. So, but we've just got to show up. We've got to turn up. We've got to show our quality, and hopefully we can get the job done. Well, I'll run through some of your comments there. Hope you're well, Luke. What do you think of the lineup? I like it. I think, again, when we talk about this Villa lineup and what do we expect? Control, but we've got to look after the football. Like we've got to keep the ball. We cannot lose the ball. So when you're looking at players in this team, you're looking at Rodgers, you're looking at Buendia. We cannot lose the ball. So those two in particular, I want to see us being very clever with the ball. Watkins again. Now I want to hopefully see him have his best 10 games left now. Is that so? We've got 7, 9, including this, 12. So we could have 12 games left this season. And if he has 12 of his best games this season in a row, then we've done really, really well. So again, his holder play's got to be good. Let's hope that he gets one chance and scores. Let's hope that it's not 1, 2, 3. Let's hope that we're clinical. Let's defend the box very well. Martinez make the correct saves and not parry them out. So I just think collectively, Onana, let's have him becoming a monster. Tielemans progressive. Let's look like he's fully fit now. So I think if all of that comes together, then we'll have done well. But, you know, some of the things I've just mentioned are some of the reoccurring little things that have been happening this season where we can't collectively have that happen in this game. So I do like it, but I think we've got to make sure that we are pretty perfect. You can do that graphic, I think, on YouTube, but I don't see YouTube on my screen right now. So I think you can do that, but I just don't do that. I feel Sancho being out injured is for this particular game is going to be a big miss. Yeah, I think that's true, but I think it'd be a big miss in any game, to be honest. We've got Greece Sancho's going to be a miss. Would like to see Elliott instead of Buendia. I just think at this point now, without sounding really harsh, I'm happy to see Elliott in the squad, but I just don't think he's going to feature much. Off the bench, maybe. And I probably feel like, you know, if Elliott had been playing, say, all season, he would probably have Unai Emery's trust. But I don't think he would even come close to sort of starting in this game, starting in a semi-final, I just don't think he's anywhere near that in probably Emery's thinking. I think he's probably just... I just think this is just where we are. He's in the squad, probably in the squad because there's no Sancho. So there's that extra space. I mean, yeah, Elliott will probably come off the bench maybe, but I just don't see him starting games for Villa. Neville's saying he's nervously optimistic. First time tuning into a live one. Thank you, mate. Hopefully you enjoy it. It'll be very slow, boring start from our point of view, I would imagine. Yeah, just grow into it. Ease into the game, control the game, and look to score goals maybe as late on possibly as what we normally expect. I feel like that's just the general Villa game plan. We've got no pace down either flank is a concern. And I feel like that's why we probably need to look after the ball. I think those two players, McGinn and Buendia, possibly inverting slightly, helping out both fullbacks. You know, they've got Bernadetsky, they've got Jonathan Rowe on the opposite side. So McGinn's probably going to have to help out Matty Cash a lot. Don't think we can afford to concede early and then having to go chasing the game. No, you definitely don't want to lose the tie in the first leg. So I can't imagine Villa being open at all, to be honest. And I don't actually feel like they'll probably do the same either, because they will know our quality. And I think what they're going to want to do is kind of do what Liverpool tried to do yesterday against PSG, is take the tie back to Villa Park. You know, for Bologna point of view, if they're in the tie going to Villa Park, then that's perfect for them. If they're losing 2-0 after this leg, it's pretty much done, in my opinion. But, you know, they're going to want to try and take the tie. Didn't they play on the weekend? So they'll be match sharp. Yes, they did. It's been a long international break, but let's take a narrow lead back to Villa Park. It's going to be a tough game, but this is where we need to stand up. If you want to win something, you need to play like winners from now. Definitely. It's a shame we've got Tammy and don't really see how he fits into the system. I feel for the lad. Yeah, I kind of feel like he'd have known maybe what he was signing up for, maybe, possibly. Maybe. Not sure about left-hand side, but I think we'll go very narrow. Premier League Facebook page showing Martinez save against Forest gets more ridiculous the more you watch it. Hope everyone knows this will be typical Emery performance. 1-0, slow, controlled game. Got no problem with that whatsoever, as long as we don't lose. Hope you well. Been a while for me. Hope you're all right, Matt. Michael's been a member for 40 months. 40 months. That is a very, very long time. I don't know what Abraham's numbers are against Bologna for Roma. David's going 3-0. Buendia needs to be smart and not persist with the little flicks. Definitely. Just keep the passes simple, grow into the game. You know, if he's had 30-odd touches and he's played it safe and he's looked pretty decent, fine, then start opening up and start spraying it and doing whatever you want to do. But let's not lose the ball in certain areas where they transition on us, break on us, etc., and pose us problems. For a striker, would have gone for Mateus Teller's backup for Ollie. I don't know. I think Tell's all right, but I don't think he's done much for Spurs. Linked with Toure yesterday. I'm going to keep spamming that because I want it to happen. Go watch highlights if you don't know. Please let it happen. Sod Somerville. Hope you're doing well. Trashy. Here he is. Hello. Yes. Pleasantries first. Hello. Luke, would you try and sign Karma? This is a joke question, surely, Andy. Me wanting Castro from Bologna. I've wanted him for about 2 seasons now, mate. I'd be all over him. I think he's exactly what we need. Top striker. Top striker. Right, how long we got? Half an hour. So let's fire in some questions then. Let's have some questions. Fire some questions in and I can answer some of your questions. Up the Villa to you, mate. Hope you are doing well. Let's just go back and take a look at the team. So Martinez, Cash, Concept, Digne, Onana, Tielemans, McGinn, Rogers, Watkins, Buendia, and for Bologna, Ravaglia, I reckon that's how you say it. Mario, Hegem, Lukimi, Miranda, Freuler, Pobega, Ferguson, Bernadetsky, Rowe, and Castro. All need to keep an eye on Jonathan Rowe because he is the real live wire for them. And interestingly, Forest have gone a little bit rotated. They've gone a little bit rotated for their game. Chris Wood starts up top for Forest. Let me run through their lineup. So they've made a few changes. They've gone 5 at the back. So they've got Ortega at wing back. They've got Bakwa, Abbott, Murillo, Murato, and Ndoye. In the middle, they've got Dominguez and Yates, McAtee, Gibbs White, and Chris Wood up top. So that's the lineup that Forest have gone for. So rotated. So they've got Hudson-Odoi, Milenkovic, Hutchinson, Jesus on the bench. So they've rotated a bit. I know they rotated for their last round. So they left Gibbs White on the bench for that one, but he's starting in this game. So they've rotated quite a lot from probably what their starting 11 is going to look like on Sunday. So I feel like we've got to keep an eye on that tie because we'll potentially play the winner of it. So we need to keep a little cheeky on it. Yuri is back. I'm so happy. Yes, he's a really, really top player for us. Really top player. And I kind of like that partnership with Yuri and Onana because they play with their national team. So the fact that they play with their national team as well shows that they've got a real good understanding. And I think that's big in football. I know I've been not critical of Onana and Luiz, but I think we can all see that combination isn't the greatest. But I guess it's probably not easy, sort of, just playing in a new partnership. So yeah, the Yuri Onana one I think is pretty good. Have you seen the tunnel? I was out of breath just watching them. It's far, isn't it? That tunnel. There was another team that we played. Did we play? I can't think what other team it was. We played in Europe not long ago, and their tunnel was long as well. But yeah, if anyone's not seen it, go and check this tunnel out. It's very, very long tunnel. Hi, Luke. I'm looking forward to tonight's game, as I'm sure Villa will put on a good performance. Yeah, gutted that Tammy is once again on the bench. I love your videos, like Luke and Up the Villa, supporting from Norway. Thank you very much for the support, mate. Really appreciate it. I can see us winning by the odd goal. That's coming from Mark. And then Seb saying Up the Villa from Norway. Would you sign Gabriel Martinelli or Federico Chiesa as left wing? No. I wouldn't sign Chiesa, definitely not. I think his legs have gone. And Martinelli would be very expensive, and I would say no. I would say you could get Nusa from Leipzig for the same money you'd probably get Nusa for less than Martinelli, and that's what I would go with. Would pulling up trees at Forest? Yes, good one, mate. Good one. Elliot is on the bench. Yes, let's get the likes up. Right, we've got over 150 people watching. We should have 100 likes. So let's get the likes up. If you're all watching, then make sure you're hitting the like button. It takes 2 seconds. Yeah, I am yawning for some reason. It's kind of just want the game to kickstart, I think. Evening, big game, fancy Villa 2-0. Is that because you feel like you're going to go to sleep? Big performance, yes. Kudus has suffered another setback and will be out for the Villa game in 2 weeks with Spurs. Yeah, I did see someone mentioning that earlier. Good. I hope they go down. But there is a big game tomorrow. This is the game tomorrow. West Ham at home to Wolves. This is where it's interesting. If West Ham win, Spurs go in the bottom three. Spurs go in the bottom three if West Ham win tomorrow night. So I hope they win. Because the thing is now, this is what's always difficult about the relegation battles. It's the fact that once you're in it and you're not consistent, it takes a lot for you to pull away. So, with like 7 games, like De Zerbi with 7 games, because West Ham are sort of quite now plucky, they're not as bad as what they were, and they're picking up results. So if they just keep picking up results and Spurs just keep picking up results, Spurs won't pull away. So they're going to be in it for the long haul. That's what I think. So we just need West Ham to keep winning and keep getting points. And if Spurs have that wobble at the very end. But I think I do kind of have a feeling now that De Zerbi might get it together a bit, but I feel like they don't have the players, do they? They've got a lot of injuries. Their squad's not great. Imagine if he implements this, like playing out from the back a bit. And we know from Villa how difficult it can be and how difficult it can be to adapt to playing a new way. Like if that takes time as well. So I think it's going to be really, really interesting. Really interesting. Okay, so you are from Norway, so he's Norwegian. So I have seen Noosa live for the national team, and I can say he's the new Neymar, mate. I think he's brilliant. I think he's brilliant. Andy would love Spurs to go down. Spurs players don't have the fight or personality to pull themselves out of it. No, I just feel like I feel like that Igor Tudor, like the players that didn't play for him from minute one. Now, does De Zerbi instantly get that respect? Is that a real poor that would say a lot about the Spurs players as well. Like if Spurs start playing for De Zerbi, that would say a lot as well. But I guess it goes with like coaching, for example. But again, I'd say Igor Tudor isn't a bad coach. I don't think. I think all coaches probably have the correct values and the correct like coaching methods on the training pitch, but it has to kind of translate onto the pitch, doesn't it? And it looks like some of those Spurs players don't really like being told how to play. I mean, look at Van der Ven with Tudor. Tudor was telling him to push up, and he was like so reluctant to do that. And it's like, well, God, if you can't do that, then you've got serious problems. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Nicky's saying, love to see Spurs go down. They can stop Blues doing their charge for promotion back to Prem next year. I don't think they'll be anywhere near that area of the league next season anyway. But isn't it down to top 8? Well, 8th place next season will get playoffs. So the playoffs have just took a new sort of direction, haven't they? So yeah, it's going to be pretty easy to get playoffs, I imagine, for some teams next season. I need to see some intensity right away from Villa. If we come out and kick it around, we will inevitably give up a silly goal. On holiday in Anglesey, hopefully we win, but I don't miss watching a crazy match. Spurs won't go down there. De Zerbi in, and they've had 3 weeks to deal with things. Yeah. Come on, Villa. That's from Dan. I've wanted Noosa to Villa for some years already. De Zerbi is a decent manager, but not anything special, and can't see him doing anything special at Spuds. They're going down. If Spurs go down, do we take the top 6 spot? Should have it anyway. Well, yeah, I think if we get Champions League and we win this cup, then I think it's done, isn't it? I mean, this is our Conference League, Champions League. This is our 4th season in a row finishing above Spurs. And it would be 3 out of 4 potentially finishing higher than Chelsea as well. Conor Gallagher and Food Chain FC comments, I hope Spurs go down just for that Food Chain FC. What have Spurs ever done? Now look at them, and they ruined Kamara's season. I hate them. Yeah, I do somewhat dislike them. Let's have a look at what that poll is saying. Uh, the poll is saying 95% of you were happy with the team. So we'll stop that now then. Now the results are in. Yeah, Kamara challenge, terrible. What's your ideal signing for Villa? A winger, pace, pace, speed. I think those are very, very basic attributes and basic player profile traits, but that is something that I think we definitely need in our team next season. I feel like I do get that. I got it right last time. I remember making a big deal about that, saying that we needed it, and we signed Diaby in that summer. So I feel like it is needed. I think some of the players want to go down so they can get out. Well, hopefully. On holiday in San Diego, but me and my 7-year-old son have managed to find a bar and watch it. Matching Villa trunks up the Villa, taking a goal advantage back to Villa Park will be huge. Have a great holiday, mate. Have a great holiday. Over the 2 legs, 5-1. Wow. And yeah, he would be a great signing, but I have a feeling that Everton might be a bit of a European force next season if they build on their team. I think they've had a pretty decent season. Nico Williams, yeah, I feel like I'm past that one though. I feel like I'm past that one. Kvaratskhelia, I mean, see his goal last night. Whoa, his goal last night. How many players would you change in the starting lineup and bench? Do you mean today or do you mean in the summer? What do you mean? A McGinn goal. McGinn scores against these, doesn't he? McGinn does score against these, so McGinn would be a good one. McGinn's got a bit of a beard going on. Has anyone seen McGinn's beard? I'm sure that's a bit longer than what he normally has. I mean, it's not as long as mine, but I feel like McGinn's going through a bit of a beard phase. Evening, mate. Sorry you're a bit late. You're on holiday in Santiago. Lovely stuff, mate. There's quite a few of you on holiday tonight. I feel like we've gone global tonight, guys, already. I feel like we've gone global. Summer transfers. I think there'll be quite a few that probably leave. I think there'll be quite a few. Yeah, I think Watkins might leave. Bailey, Buendia. I feel like Digne might. I feel like there might be a midfielder. I feel like there could be quite a few. I feel like there'll be quite a few going, and I feel like there'll be quite a few coming in as well. And I mean, why I've still got this beard is that we went on that mad run when I got the beard, and I've just kept it ever since. So I'm going to keep it until the end of the season, and yeah, to see what happens there. I don't want to get rid of it now. Not while we're locked in. I really liked Diaby. Really liked Diaby. I thought he was going to have a good second season. Barcola would be your dream signing. Yeah, mate, he's class as well. McGinn wants a Luke Beard. Big up. Big up to you, mate. Big up to you. Do you think there will be any that we try to sell, but they want to stay? Good question. No, I don't. No, I don't know. I feel like if players do leave, I think they will have the understanding of it's football and new challenge and that type of vibe, really. My workplace is all Forest fans who are convinced we're going to lose, so hoping Emery proves them wrong. Well, I'd probably suggest they concentrate on their own team rather than predicting what Villa are going to do, because they're not actually that great, are they? So, yeah, I'd say focus on Forest if I was them. Come on, Aston Villa, in a pub with my girlfriend. She's a Villa fan. Hi, Luke, doing a great job. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're well. Luke, we're going to have Tammy game tonight. Okay. No, I don't know. I don't feel like... I feel like everybody's sort of happy that Watkins is starting, I think. So we'll see how the game goes. I think we'll finish... I think we will finish fourth, I think. Are we fourth or third? Where are we at the minute? I think wherever we are at the minute is where we'll finish. Okay, we're fourth. I think we'll finish fourth. Yeah, I think we'll finish fourth. I think we'll finish higher than Chelsea and Liverpool. That's where I think we'll finish. I think that Liverpool are having an absolute disaster. I think the wheels fall off that from now until the end of the season. And I think Chelsea have got a lot of tough games and will just accumulate more points than what they will. Let me just have a look at one team, because if this team have got Everton still to play, okay, I'm going to put a bit of a wild shout, and this is going to be a wild one. I think Everton finish higher than Liverpool. That's what I think. Everton are 3 points behind Liverpool, and they've got to play Liverpool on the 19th. And I think that they finish above them. I mean, Liverpool's fixtures, by the way, are... Let's just run through their fixtures. So they've got Fulham at home, which they'll probably win this weekend. PSG, they're out the Champions League. They've got Everton at Everton. Palace at home, which they'll probably win that. Then they've got United away, Chelsea at home, Villa away, and they finish with Brentford. So the way they're playing, I don't think that they will get more points than Villa either. So I think that's what they do. Come on, you Villa boys, 2-1. I would absolutely love it if Spurs go down. If keeping Rodgers meant we could sign someone to replace Watkins, would you do it? If keeping Rodgers meant we couldn't sign someone to replace Watkins, would you do it? I'd keep Rodgers. I think you want to be keeping your better players. I did watch Liverpool. Yeah, they were terrible. Luke, would you sacrifice Rodgers for a massive fee to help bring in... No. I just don't think it sends the right message. I don't think the message is there. I don't think. I think if we're going into a Champions League campaign and we've sold Rodgers to Chelsea, that message isn't great, is it? That message is not great. So you keep Rodgers, and that's what I think we do. I think there's... I think you're asking me about Rodgers. I would probably sell Onana if we sell in a player. I think he's probably got good value. Teams would want him, and we could replace him and get some money that would help with, SCR, PSR, whatever you want to do with it, rather than losing Rodgers. But again, if we need to do it, then we're probably going to have to do it. But I wouldn't sell Rodgers, I don't think. Not like your poster boy, we're in the territory as a club, growing as a club, where you want that poster boy, superstar, England international, global exposure, sponsorship. That's the territory we're getting in. Like to a smaller scale, like when Spurs used to have Kane, Son, and Ericsson. You have those stars. That's what we're going to have to have. We're going to have to grow in that way as well. So I don't think that helps by going, are you going to say your best player in the summer? I just don't feel like it works. So I'd say no, personally. That's what I would personally say to do anyway. Right, let's hammer the chat then. Let's hammer the chat with score predictions. Let's hammer it. Get your score predictions in. I'm going to go 2-1 Villa, and I'm going to go Rodgers and Watkins. That's my score prediction. What if Rodgers wants to leave, though? I don't know why you would want to do that. I think in the past, you could be in a position where players want to leave Villa. Why would Rodgers want to leave Villa if Villa are in the Champions League? So Rodgers goes to Chelsea. What's he getting out of that? More wages? London lifestyle? I don't really think he's that bothered by it. I've seen his Instagram. He goes to events anyway. I just thought it wouldn't make much sense to me if he went there. Maybe if he went Man City, okay, yeah, you're going to win the league, probably. If you went Arsenal, yeah, maybe. Might have already won the league, going to the Champions. Yeah, but I think we've just got to be careful of selling your best player. But again, if we need to do it for financials, then that's fair enough. 2-1, 2-1, 2-0, 3-0, 2-1, 3-1 Villa, 1-0 or 2-0 Villa, 2-0, 1-1, 3-2. So the teams are coming out. Right, let's get the timer ready to go. I'm excited now. So just want the game to kick off. Heart says 2-1, but I think 1-1. Isak left for Liverpool. True. But they were the champions. So, yeah, I kind of can understand if he goes to a champion, maybe. But, yeah. Who's my favourite player? I was thinking about this earlier. I'm going to say McGinn. I think McGinn. I think I've got to start backing McGinn. He's my favourite player. He's so important to us. He's so important to us. Right, so I won't put the score. I won't put the chat on the screen. But what I will say is, if you can try and not put spoilers in the chat. So if there's a goal gone in, maybe try not to do that, because we want to react to me reacting to it. If it goes in, that's kind of like the point. Don't spoil it for anyone in the chat. Just try your best not to do that. And we've got over 200 people watching. If we can try and make sure we're hitting that like button, if we can try and make sure we're subscribing, if we knew, we could get to 31,000 subscribers tonight. So that's the aim. I feel like we can do that. I think we've got about, I think it was about 60 to get. I feel like we can get 60 new subscribers tonight, surely. So, yeah, we need a good ref. We look locked in. We look zoned in. My friend Tommy Sport is going to be in that crowd somewhere. What a guy he was. If any of you watched the piece that I did with him, really, really cool guy. Luke, you're by far the best Villa channel. It will keep up the good work and let's get a win. Thank you, mate. Very kind. Yeah, the stadium's really cool. The stadium is really cool. Thanks for that comment, mate. Really nice of you. There's about 1 in 300 chance it's a good ref. Yeah, that's probably right. I actually saw that, remember that ref, is his name Kalina? And he was doing the a meeting for the World Cup refs, and I thought, God, they've got such an elite ref that is overseeing that whole operation. Can't they just clone him? Like cloning him. Thank you, mate. That's very kind. It's very kind. Right, we've got a new member, Stephen. Big up to you, mate. Thank you for becoming a member. Yeah, some of you are putting some nice comments in the chat. It means a lot. It means a lot. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. Yeah, it's a great stadium. It's just old school looking. Let me know what the atmosphere's like. It looks pretty like impressive. It looks pretty impressive. I think they're very, very passionate as well. Right, come on, Villa. We can do this. We can do this. So we are in that steel grey sort of kit. Ferguson is their captain. Scottish, I think he is. McGinn's our captain. Scottish. Yes, mate. We did our new little game day idea today, so that went really well. Thank you, mate. Very kind of you. You are, I think did it say 20 months a member? So you are like an absolute legend, and all of your support is huge, to be honest. So thank you very much. Is he he's part 40. I thought it was a lot. 40. But he's Irish. I thought he was Scottish. I thought that Ferguson. I'm sure he's Scottish. Last time I looked, he was Scottish. Yeah, he's Scottish. Yeah, he played Lewis Ferguson. He's Scottish. Well, I am nervous. I just feel like I need to see us kick the ball. I haven't seen us kick this football for a few weeks. I need to just get back in the zone. Right, Villa are going to kick the game off. Right, a nice early goal would be good. Right, here we go. Kick off, done. Let's go. So it's Digne to Pau. Back to Martinez. They do go man for man as well. They're looking like they have gone man for man. So Martinez has gone long. Tactic will probably try to use, go long, bypass the press. Pau's let the ball bounce. Dealt with it well. Digne back to Yuri. Yuri to Pau. Ooh, touch from Onana. Can't lose it in those types of areas tonight if they're going man for man. Lofted ball from Pau to McGinn. McGinn on the opposite side. Rodgers needs to look after it. And it's gone back to Bologna. Keeper being pressed by Watkins. Villa with more of a pressure there. And it's offside or foul. Digne foul. No nails by the end of this one. Um, yeah, I feel all right now. Now it's kicked off. I feel all right. Yeah, now it's kicked off. I'm feeling all right. So it was a foul. Oh, loose ball in midfield there. Onana's jumped on it. Oh, it's going to be our throw in though, ref. Digne with a nice little tackle there. All right, Zach, how you doing? Hope you're good, Zach. Pau Torres with the ball. Gone to Konsa. Matty Cash. Villa with a little kind of like three at the back vibe. Cash, Konsa, Pau. Midfield two. Onana at the base. Yuri is the one that's more progressive. Martinez gone long again. Tried to find that little channel to Watkins. Right idea, though. It was kind of 1v1 Watkins in that little pressure. Emery is prowling Emery. You see, he looks, yeah, he looks like he was prowling. Foul by Matty Cash. Yeah, I saw that there with Rogers should have just passed that ball inside. Yeah, you could see Unai prowling. I feel like that's the word. Prowling from minute one. Crossfield ball, Bologna. Offside, Villa's line, pretty good. Yeah, this is Emery at this stage of this competition, Emery's locked in. Pau to Martinez. That's a poor kick. That's a poor kick out from Martinez. It's going to be a throw into Bologna. Did anyone see PSG's throw-ins yesterday? How like precise they were to let runners run on into open space. So good. Well done, Onana. Well done, Onana. That's 2 times now Onana's covered some ground well. With my episode with Manny, I said that Onana's going to be my man of the match tonight. Just cover that ground. That's the game he's got to have tonight, Onana. Martinez to Pau. Pau to Yuri. Yuri to Onana. Back to Konsa. There's some nice little one-touch football moving it around there. I went 2-1 tonight. So it's all Villa so far with the ball, looking quite dominant with our structure, looking to try and ping that ball over the top to Rogers and Watkins. That long ball seems like it's on early on. So let's hope we can get it to stick. Long ball from Bologna over the top, trying to get Jonathan Rowe underneath Matty Cash. Cash deals with it once. Push, though. That's a push from Cash. Rowe pushed Cash then. He ventured into the box a little bit there, Rowe. Back post, cross. Still probably going to be retrieved. Not offside. Work it well. Camped in Villa's half now. A little bit of possession now for Bologna. Crossfield ball. Digne's underneath it. Digne does always defend that ball pretty well. That crossfield ball, Digne gets underneath it and he always defends that ball really well. Deal with it, Pau. Nice. Oh, well done. It's a foul, ref. We'll take that foul. Left it a little bit late on Conser. I feel like that's a little cynical. That's definitely a foul on Cash as well. That was like a push on Cash. Definitely. So Martinez with the ball underneath his feet. You have to just make sure we play that perfect pass in that area. Buendia's played a poor ball there. You have to make sure we're winning these individual duels. Our intensity is pretty standard. Theirs is a little bit more aggressive. I don't think they're anything than what we kind of didn't expect. I think that they're always going to be good in their own stadium. They're going to be probably better than what they've showed in the games at Villa Park. But we've just got to ride through this always ride through the little wave at the start, maybe. I think that's important. Most teams tend to start well. It's whether they can maintain it. When I spoke to Tommy Sport, he was saying that they will have a spell, but we will have a lot of spells. And I mean, that's how you see the game going. But as long as we keep them at bay like this, as long as we're in our shape, 4-4-2, I feel like we'll be fine. We defend the box well. It's when the problems will come if we have the ball, lose it, we get transitioned on, lose the ball in bad areas. That's the problem. Ball into the back post, got out for a goal kick. See, so like we've defended that moment there really well. We got set into our shape, we got set into our structure and said break us down. And then they've risked it and played a ball that's gone out of play for a goal kick. But it kind of stemmed from Buendia losing the ball. So cut out those mistakes of losing the ball where you're not in your specific shape. And we should be all right in those moments. That's got to be a foul though, ref. No? It's going to be a throw into Villa. You can't listen to the commentary with me because YouTube don't allow it. Watkins is doing all right. He's trying to run into the channel. Rogers is trying to run into a channel as well. Martinez has been going fairly long. I don't think his accuracy has been the greatest. His kicking has been all right-ish. He's done another one there with being fouled. Can I show the screen? No. Definitely not. Martinez has got the ball under his feet again, just waiting. He's outside of his box. He's gone long again, and it's gone straight to the Bologna goalkeeper. So his kicking's a bit off at the minute. His kicking's just a little bit off. You've got me on your phone synced up to the picture. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go. There's a little runner there from the right. Watkins nearly robbed the ball off him there. Good pressure in from Watkins. 11 minutes gone. Villa back into that 5-3-2 shape now. So we've got an extra midfielder dropping into the back four. So what happens is when the ball goes to, say, the left-hand side, we've got McGinn dropping into a back five. Then it becomes McGinn, Cash, Konsa, Pau, Digne. Imagine if you had a drone. I remember going to a Premier League game. I think I went to Southampton, and that just stopped the game because there was a drone. I don't know how they spotted the drone, but the game had to be stopped. Porto have scored, so Porto 1-0 up against Forest. Rodgers quiet. I'd probably say not more quiet than anyone else. See, you've just spotted McGinn's hair and beard. I told you he's got a beard. I told you he's got a beard. Anyone got a Alan Wright Corinthian? I've got one, I think. I think. No, I've got Draper. I haven't got Alan Wright. I've got Draper. Gomez scored for Porto. A much more exciting game. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Well, that foul, he could have played advantage, though. Is it yellow card? Oh, Lukumi. He's got a yellow, so that's good for Watkins. We want Watkins running at him now. Or Rodgers. That's really good. Centre half on a yellow. Oh, and he misses the next game. Oh, he misses the next game. He misses the next game at Villa Park. Oh, their best centre half misses the next game. They've also got one centre half out injured. Yeah, he could have played advantage there. Forest 1-1. Oh! Watkins nearly got on the end of that. Oh, Watkins so close. He isn't their best centre back, isn't he? Their other centre backs out injured. Oh, Martinez with the ball. Fernandez own goal. Onana. To Martinez. Pow. What, 16 gone? I'd say pretty even. Win that. Oh, it's a foul though. Is it McGinn? No, Digne. Long ball, Bologna over the top. Oh, deal with it well. We got bodies around Castro then. Good. That's not a foul. Play on. Back post. We've got to watch that back post. Ball outside of the foot. We've cut inside. Shot. Fired over. Feel like we're defending the box pretty well. Nah, they want a pen for that. It's not even touched his arm. Nah, it is chest. Right, go. Well, we've got the ball still. Martinez, edge of the box. Freiburg beating Celta Vigo 1-0. Yeah, we need to. I feel like we need to just hone in on this kicking a little bit. It's just a bit not accurate, is it? Needs to get us just get the ball on the deck a bit. It's gone back to. I mean, he's got to have had the most touches from any player on the pitch, Martinez. He's got to have touched it more than anyone else. Oh, no, a little push. Jonathan Rowe. We've got two blocking him. Block the cross. It's going to be a throw into Bologna. Won the ball back there, though. Oh, what we done there? We just gave it straight to him, haven't we? Rogers just passed it straight to him. We need to just fix up a little bit, guys. We're a little bit loose. I mean, Rogers has just passed it straight to him, didn't he? Did he think it was Watkins? Big up to you watching from Cyprus. Good touch. Castro. Oh, he fluffed it. Clear it. He fluffed it. Oh, my days. Castro was in then and he fluffed it. He got no contact on it. Pressure. Oh, Martinez save. Yeah, we need to settle a little bit, guys. Oh, Nana's down. Oh, Castro, he never got no contact on it. It's good. Well, where did Onana get injured there? Right, corner. Comes in. Martinez cleared again. Right, I feel like we do need to like fix up a little bit here, guys. We're looking a little bit. We're looking a little bit. We're just lacking. We're just lacking the ball. I understand. I understand the structural, tactical discipline off the ball looks about right, but that's a foul. Well, I just need to see a bit more on the ball. Control from Sean. Yeah, I yeah, I think we are probably in control, but I just want to just see a little bit. I want to see a couple of passes now start getting strung a little bit. I want to start seeing us sort of camping there half a little bit. Pressure, put some pressure on. What, win that? That's it. Yeah, McGinn. Where is McGinn? He's not touched it too much. Oh, it was not bad. Not bad. Little flick on from Watkins. Pressure. No foul. Don't foul Buendia. Don't foul Buendia. You didn't need to do that there. You didn't need to do that there. That's one of my big frustrations in football. You know, when you just see some things that annoy you. That there from Buendia, just see him out. Just hold your ground. He's not going anywhere. He's going nowhere. You don't need to necessarily win the ball. You just need to make him play the ball. So then another Villa player can put that player under pressure. So I hate, it's one of the one things that I hate. Watkins pressuring. Oh, Rose in. Rose in. He's got a player to his left. He slipped him in. Clear it. They've scored. Castro. Oh, God. What happened there? What happened there? Did we let it bounce? Cash. He got done by Rowe. Rowe wanted it more. It was blocked by Consa. Oh my God. How sloppy have we started this game though, guys? That's going to go down as a Conser own goal. Oh, come on then, Villa, wake up. What? No goal? No. Don't tell me we've got away with this. Don't tell me we got away with this. No way. No way. How have we got away with this? How have we got away with this? Offside. Is Castro offside? Right. Wake up. Seriously. No foul on Rodgers there. Or does he give the foul? It is a foul. He's holding him. He's pulling him. Two players have come across to try and stop him. Yeah, he gave the foul in the end. Yeah, I mean, we have got. I mean, the line is probably great, but we're so stretched there with a 2v2. We've got to start playing a bit now. We've got to get on the ball a bit. We've got to string some passes together. Got to have a spell. We've had 42% possession. How? We've got Rowe 1v1 with Cash. Rowe's done. Oh my God, they've hit the bar. They've hit the bar. I'll tell you what, Rowe is absolutely skinning Matty Cash to pieces. Cash is getting skinned alive by Rowe. How has that stayed out? Oh, look at that offside, how close that is. Yeah, I want to see how many passes we've made. We've made 88. We've only made 88 passes in half an hour. They've made 135. Yeah, how are we not awake? I've no idea. I mean, where's McGinn? We need McGinn to come and help out on Cash's side as well, up against Rowe. I mean, yeah, Cash is like isolated against Rowe every time there. So that's not helping. I mean, we're just, it feels like we're very lucky that this is 0-0. Yeah, these are well up for this, which is what you'd expect in their stadium, of course. Rodgers has got a yellow. Ball's dropped there. Not good. Where's the midfield gone? This is really lacking Villa on the ball, though, guys. I've got to be honest. He's offside. Lino, get the flag up. He's offside. Now he's got the flag up. Yeah, I mean, we haven't got on the ball. That's the problem. We've won all of our tackles. We've won 63% of our ground duels. They've won 38. We've won 50% of our aerials. But on the ball, I mean, final third entries, we've both had 14, which seems strange that we're equal in that aspect. We've had one big chance. They've had one. I think it was the Watkins, the big chance then when he nearly got on the end of it. Crystal Palace, 2 goals up. I think there's obviously there's nothing wrong with having to like suffer a little bit inside the away team stadium. I think that's part and parcel, surely. But again, I don't think we've got to grips with them. I think we. I mean, Powell got the ball there, didn't he? Yeah, it's defend and then long. I think you're right there. That over reliance of going long today is not good at it. I kind of understand why he wants to do it. If they're going man for man, he wants to go longer. He wants to stretch them. Fine, but you've got to vary it up a little bit. Don't do it every time. Know the right moment to do it. I always think that there's a difference between hitting the ball into a channel or going long. Aimlessly going long isn't the same as hitting it into a specific channel when a player's running for it. There's got to be like a purpose to the long ball, not just a punt forward. .34 gone. Freiburg 2-0. No foul. No foul. We've done it again, haven't we? We've done the foul again. Rodgers, you don't need to foul him. You don't make him play the pass. We've got over 300 people watching. If you can make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. We could get to 31k tonight. So if you can subscribe if you haven't already, it would make a big difference. I mean, Unai needs to do something at half time. I don't think we have strung many passes together, mate. Maybe we cut it out and just give it them back. You've just given them the ball back. Another flick. The flick not paying off. Forget the flicks. We need passes. Good header. Keep hold of the ball. It's got out wide to McGinn. That's better. Just that little McGinn with a shot. Oh my God, I thought he'd scored. I thought, what a strike that was from McGinn. Oh my days. That travelled, that did. He hit that with some power, didn't he, McGinn? Pushing the back. I think it's McGinn's beard, you know. He's got a longer beard. I haven't set the quiz up yet. I didn't plan to do it. Yeah, Beard McGinn, 99 shot power. "38 minutes gone." So at 30 minutes, we'd had 88 passes. We've made 125 now, so we've upped the passing. Look, if we get in here at 0-0, absolute perfect. Absolute perfect. But we are going to have to improve in this second half. Yeah, McGinn's got a beard. I mean, this is yeah, this is poor, but at the end of the day, it's 0-0, and there's a long way to go in this two-legged tie, so we can definitely improve. But you'd take 0-0 now, right? Yeah, I think Mike's comment there is pretty perfect, to be honest. This is Europe. Bologna might not be a better team, but they might be tonight. I think that's a great comment. You know, this is probably one of their, I'm not going to say one of their biggest ever games, but I don't really think Bologna have got to too many quarterfinals of a European competition. They've won domestic competitions. They won one last season, didn't they? But I think this is, you know, this is a big night for them, as is us. But they're not. I don't feel like they weren't just going to roll over, were they? They were obviously going to play well, but it's a shame I mean, he's lost the ball again, and now he's walking round. I don't like that. I don't like that. When he lost it, he started walking. Back post. Buendia, well done, mopped up. Rodgers, he's completely off it. Let's just have a quick little look at his numbers. 11 touches from Rodgers, lost it 5 times. I feel like that's the first time I've seen Tielemans on the ball. Now we camped in there, the box a little bit. Corner to Villa just before half time. That's better. I feel like that's the first time I've seen Tielemans. How many times has he touched it? 21 touches from Tielemans. Watkins has touched it 7. You don't want to know how many times Watkins has touched it. Right, come on. Set piece. Oh, it's a long one. It's a looper. Oh, Nana. Oh, it's another corner. Another corner. It was a looper. We probably should have done better with that. I mean, we should have probably done better. He fell over his own player. Probably should have done better, I think. Another corner to Villa. How's it going, mate? Hope you're good. Hope you're good, mate. Are you M&S? I think you might be M&S. Are you M&S? If you're M&S, you're M&S guy, I think. I hope you are. I hope you are. See you in here. Tielemans, ball in. Keeper's palmed it. Yes! Yes! Get in there! Get in there! Man like Konsa. Man like Konsa just before half time. Get in there. Man like Konsa. Man like Konsa. Keeper's come for it, missed it. Konsa's just got his head on the end of it. Under pressure, to be honest. He's done well to put that in. He's done well to put that in. Having to look at the contacts. He's under pressure from the defender. And Villa go in. Half time, 1-0 up. 1-0 up. 1-0 up. Villa smash and grab first half. Smash and grab first half. But who cares? This is Europe. What a VAR checking. I don't get what they're checking. It can't be checking much. Get in. Get in. You know what I'm going to have for that as well? I'm going to have a crisp. I'm going to have a crisp up the Villa. Get him. Oh, I haven't even done the scoreboard. There we go. Get him. Have one for every person watching. There's over 350 people watching. And I haven't got 350 crisps. Right, Rodgers driving forward. Just keep going. Lost it. He's having a bit of a mare, isn't he? He's having a mare. Throw into Bologna. 2 minutes of added time. I'm going to stop the timer because we have to go too far back if I have to do this. Right, let's just... that's it. Oh, how are we winning? How are we winning? Wait, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. We could stink the place out now. I said it in the episode I did with Manny today. I said we could stink out every game of the season as long as we win. I don't care. We have been quite bad though, Nick. I do think we have been very poor. We've been very poor on the ball. I think defensively we've defended the box well. We've had a couple of moments where we've been caught out. With say Rowe against Cash. But I think on the ball we've been well below our normal standards, especially on the ball. I would say at half time, we've got plenty of stuff to work on. We need to defend this as well before half time. Martinez claimed it. Yeah, first quarter, just there's a long way to go. Yeah, Unai will do stuff. Half time then. Oh, wow. Wow. That was intense. That was intense. But we got the goal. So that's one of the main things. We got the goal. Let's have a half-time crisp. Let's run through the numbers then, because I think we need to. We need to run through the numbers. Yeah, that's so true. We're playing like prime Arsenal. Do F all and score from a corner. What's the problem? I think I've got a famous quote, haven't I? My famous quote is play shit and win. That is if I had t-shirts, that would be the quote. Play shit and win. Because I've watched just like Bologna. I've watched Villa like Bologna pretty much my whole Villa life. Play really, really well, and you're losing. And it's the worst feeling in the world. But good teams do that. Good teams find a way to win. We've all been there. We've all watched Villa play well and lose. And it is the worst feeling ever. So the fact that we seem to know how to do that is a very good trait to have. No, it's not. It's not good for the nerves, but I was cutting my mate's hair yesterday, an Arsenal fan, and he said, do you think we're going to win the league? And I said, yeah. I said, you'll win the league by playing exactly how you're playing, and you'll just find ways now to win. And that's what they'll do. So that's basically it, really. You know, Emery don't want to lose. Emery don't want to lose this tie in the first leg. But then I can, you know, there are elements to us that I don't like today. So, yeah, I know it's only half time. We haven't won yet, but I think I'm just using the point of what I'm trying to make. Right, so let's have a look through the stats then, because I don't think we have been good at all. So let's run through it. So we've had 39% possession. We've had more big chances than they have. We've had 2 shots, they've had 5. 2 corners each. We've now had 100 Okay, so this is interesting then. This is really interesting because I had this wrote down. Okay, look at this then. Right, hold on. Let me just write it down for later. Okay, so on the 30th minute, Villa had played 88 passes, and at half time, we'd played 164. So from 30 to 45, we've played at a lot of passes in the time it took us to play 88. They've now played 256, and they had 135 in the first 30 minutes. So I think that's quite interesting that from 30th, we probably were slightly better on the ball. Touches in the opposition box, we've had 4, they've had 7. There's a good one here, final third entries. Where's that one? We've had 17, they've had 21. We've each won 75% of their tackles. We've both won 4 tackles, both got 1 interception. We've made 2 less recoveries than they have. We've made 8 more clearances, and we've made 1 error that has led to a shot, and they've had 1 error that's led to a goal. So those are some of the numbers. If we run through some of the individual player performances then, let's kick it off then with Rodgers. So Rodgers has made 12 touches in the whole first half, and he lost possession 6 times. Watkins, what's he like for his duels? He's only won 2 of his 7 duels. So Rodgers is having a bit of a poor game by his standards. Watkins has only touched it 8 times. So that's not great either, is it? That's not great at all. McGinn's only touched it 9. McGinn's had 9 touches. That's mad. He's won 1 of his 1 duels. So the game is completely bypassing John McGinn. Buendia has had 11. I think why this is important, guys, is because we need to get them we need to see how progressively we can move the ball forward. And if our front 4 aren't touching the ball much, then that's a problem. Let's just go to Emi Martinez's kicking, because I think that's interesting. So he's at 58%. Which, again, so that's just over half. So he's had 14 out of 24 kicks have been successful. So again, if just over half of his kicks are being successful, that means that there's a lot of possession that's being lost. How many touches has he had? 28. I bet you he's had the most. Onana, 20. Tielemans, 23. Konsa and Pau probably have had a lot. Where's Konsa's touches? 28. Pau, 40. So Pau's had the most, but what's his accuracy like? 85%. So I think those are some of the key numbers from the first half, especially. That we need to get some of our... we need to get the ball under control. I think we need to get the ball under control a little bit more. We need to tweak it slightly, in the sense of being a little bit more possession based, and I think Emery will be able to do that. I think maybe some of the distances need to tweak a little bit. I think if McGinn is, for example, out wide, cut him inside a little bit. I think if McGinn comes inside a little bit more, maybe he can get some of them touches as well. Here he is. Here he is. Let's have Ryan's word of wisdom then. Classic Villa that under Emery. Stay in the game, not playing well. Grab a goal out of nothing. Big second half now. The lack of making it stick was becoming tiresome. Yeah, I would say you've analysed that pretty perfectly, to be honest. But let's just have a look at average positions. Yeah, little. It looks a little bit of a hole. Looks a little bit of a hole. Probably where McGinn is. It's a little bit 4-3-3-esque. We've seen that in recent games, but I think distances, the balance, just get it right second half, and I'm sure we'll be fine. What are the other scores? Yeah, probably just look after the ball a little bit more as well. Just look after it. And just watch out for Castro, Rowe. What other crisps have I got? Well, I'm on a bit of a health kick, guys. So they are like protein crisps. So they're from M&S, hot sweet chili. They're actually quite nice. I am on a bit of a health kick. Been on it since about late October. Been at the gym, doing a lot of running, eating good. So fried burger 2-0 up. They're like proteiny crisps. So they're a bit like see how like a bit puffy they are. They're probably like, what are they, like fried, not, I don't know what I'm going on about, but they're probably like fried, not, I don't know what unhealthy crisps are doing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. They're just crisps. They're just crisps. Right, so fried burger winning. That's it. That's it. Baked, not fried. That's it. That's what they say, don't they, on the packets. I don't know. What guys, what we going on about? Baked is better than fried. So I'm sure it says baked, not fried on the packet. That's there. Did I say fried? Yeah, that's it. I don't know. You confusing me, guys. Yeah, fried would add calories. Yeah, so it's baked, not fried. That's it. At least we're having a prop, mate. This is a good one. I hope Rogers is getting fried in the dressing room. That front four's getting fried. I hope Unai's bought his frying pan for him. Yeah, that's the one. How long we got? We got probably got a couple of minutes. Roger's just been took out the frying pan. Probably been hit on the head with it and all on the way out. Right, don't come back in here until you've had more touches than 20 or something. Right, what do we reckon in the second half then? What do we need to do? What do we need to see? Yeah, another goal. That would be Ideal. I missed that own goal. Palace beating Fiorentina. Right, teams are out, players are out. Let's go. Big second half, please, Villa. Yeah, I think we've got, as the chat gone on, we've came to the conclusion that I have got baked, not fried crisps. What radio station was that? Talk Sport. Well, there we go. There's a combination of, I was going to say 4 passes, but we've missed the last pass there. But Cash is 1v1 with Rowe now. Onana's come across. That's fine. Just keep him there. Oh, no foul. Go on. Watkins hold up good. Lay off good. Refs blue for the player that's down. 5 live. I wouldn't. I don't know how they've come to that conclusion. I think what's funny is that whenever we seem to play in Europe, the press always release a story of one of our players leaving. It's just very coincidental that I think I saw the Mail released one today as well. Pow. Another flick. McGinn. There we go. Watkins is on. Oh, was it Rogers? It's under control. He's been clipped though. I felt like you got clipped then, Rogers. No foul because you're already on a yellow. Rogers can't foul. Rogers, you can't foul him. Rose skipped past him. Oh, chance. It all came kind of from Rogers losing the ball. He did good not to make the foul. Yeah, it's annoying when the media do that. Don't lose it in there. Good play. That's a good ball. It's the right ball. It's gave Villa with a throw-in. I don't think Emery would take Rodgers off at this stage. I just hope he's probably like calmed us down a little bit. That's probably what we need. Ball's gone out wide to McGinn. I mean, McGinn's had a couple of touches in the second half as well. Yeah, Rose. When I spoke to Tommy Sport, he was saying that Rose his favourite player. I like his like bravery and endeavour on the ball to just keep going forward all the time. I think that's good. I think sometimes wingers, once they lose their individual battle, they just give up a little bit. Martinez gone longer. We were in for Rowe when we signed Rodgers. I remember it was like, should we sign Rowe or Rodgers? That was like the convo at the time. And obviously we signed Rodgers. If we win this trophy, will Emery get a statue? Probably not. We don't have a statue for the manager or the two that helped win the European Cup. So right, McGinn pressing, ball, Ollie Watkins chasing, put him under pressure. Buendia's won it. We got Watkins. Oh my God, shoot. Yes! Yes! Ollie Watkins! Yes! Get in there! Watkins, Buendia, harassed, pressed it well. They've made the mistake. Buendia forced the mistake. It's fell to Watkins. Great composure. And Watkins has buried it into the far right-hand corner. Cool, calm, confident. Look very good. 2-0. Out of nothing, really. Little bit of a press on from Villa. A poor ball. Buendia jumped on it. Was able to get the ricochet. And Ollie Watkins was just clinical. Clinical. Didn't want to pass it. Didn't need to pass it. Took his chance well. Get in there. 2-0 Villa. Buzzing. Get in. You know what we need to have as well? Crisp. Baked, not fried. Buendia at half time. Great man management from Unai Emery. Baked him, didn't fry him. Get in there. Great finish from Watkins as well. Composure. One more. I'm going to say, guys, one more and tie's pretty much done, I reckon, at 3-0. 3-0. Watkins as well. Just clinical. Ball came to him. Scored it. No faff, no fluffing, no nothing. In the back of the net. Job done. 2-0. Perfect. Really good pressure from McGinn. Good pressure from Buendia as well. Really, really good stuff. One more, and we'll be in the gym tonight. Yeah, I am superstitious, so we've kept the beard. So Maybe we'll have to keep the crisps. We may have to keep the crisps. Andy's put red Leicester mini cheddars and 2-0. I'll take it. Get your savoury snacks out, everybody. This is the way to go. This is the way to go. We've got 364 people watching. If we can make sure we're hitting the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We could get to 31,000 by the end of tonight. So let's try and get to 31,000 subscribers. Oh, that's what I love to see from Buendia. Work rate. Buendia, work rate. Great stuff. One more. Let's get one more and completely knock the stuffing out of them. Go on, Watkins. Watkins is 1v1 here. Hold up. Hold up. Just keep it. Well done. Lay off. Oh, my God. Who shot that? Rogers. Oh, my God. I thought that was in. Oh, that's not far away. That's not far away at all. JJ's got ready salted walkers. I know what's happened. We've got over 300 people watching, and I know everybody's gone rustling through them cupboards, thinking, what snacks we got? What snacks we got? James is on cheese and onion discos. Get in them cupboards. Phil's on beef hula hoops. That's a good crisp. That's a Penref, no? Ref, he's just been clattered in the back. I don't know. There's a lot of savoury snacks coming in this chat now. Sea salt and vinegar. We've got Cypriot crisps, Ritz. JJ's also had a bit of Toblerone from Easter. Alex is saying it's 6 a.m. here. No snacks this early. Where are you watching from? That's a clumsy challenge on Rogers as well. Dorito, spicy hot, sourdough. Sourdough what? Sourdough pretzels. If everyone eats them as slow as you, Luke. True. Australia. Big up to you, Alex. Yuri Tielemans with the ball in the box. Keeper's not flat that one. Avon's put, he's got cheese and beans on toast with lots of pepper. Oh, that sounds good, mate. Smoky bacon and a pint of Guinness for Jason. Go on. We've got walnuts from PD. Dean has smashed a whole Easter egg. Use Matty Cash's meal prep. What, that's simmer? Mark is saying he's eating breakfast, oats and protein powder all day long. Is that Orsolini that they're bringing on? Frazzles. Frazzles. Oh, they repeat on you, they do. Frazzles, proper repeat on you. You'll be burping them frazzles up later. They give me like proper bad, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm eating them all day if I have frazzles. Right, we need to concentrate now. Concentrate on the second half. Yeah, Watkins is looking quite menacing now in the second half. Right, Bologna with the ball. Row up against Cash. Ball comes in the box. Deal with it, Digne. Back to Martinez. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Yeah, Rowe's good. Really like him. He was at Rowe ripped us apart in pre-season. Do you remember when we played Marseille in pre-season? Rowe ripped us apart. Whoa, he got his shot off. Do you remember pre-season? Yeah, third goal kills this. Third goal kills it. What's my go-to scran? Well, we normally go for breakfast. So just like a breakfast. Like ball's bounced, gone back to Martinez. Short pass. Martinez cleared, brought down by Buendia. Is that a foul, ref? No. Was Buendia fouled there, or what's gone on there? Oh, nearly for McGinn. Nick's question about players on their phones. I'm not sure. I guess they read stuff after the games. If I was if I was a footballer, I wouldn't even bother with social media really. I'd just have it upload and not read the comments because you can't even like you wouldn't even you'd be able to like differentiate between like I guess some Villa fans, but they probably get that many comments spammed from like all different fan bases from all over the world that there's just no point reading it, is there really? Martinez down, collected it. They're watching the stream. Oh, Martinez. Cash opens his body. Oh, where are we playing it there? We're playing it in and around the box. Oh, nice footwork. Who's that? Watkins. That's lovely. Oh my God, that is lovely from Watkins. That is absolutely lovely. Get this ball switched ASAP. Buendia's made the foul. That was lovely from Watkins. Yeah, it's a foul. Pobega, not Pogba. Pobega. That is just such a hard name to get your head around. I'll tell you what we don't want. We do not want to concede now. We don't want to do that. Martinez, long ball again. We're driving forward though. Oh, we're in again. Watkins. Oh. He's had a chance there, Watkins. He's had a chance. He's under pressure. He's playing well, Watkins. Cash, deal with him. Well done, Cash. That's a foul. That is better, Cash. Cash has put his body in front of Rowe there. Loads better. Right, let's hopefully Cash can start to get to grips with that battle now. Deal with him well. Right, 2 players going off. Is that Orsolini coming on? Two 2-1 Forest. Is that Forest winning 2-1? Oh, ball in behind. Well done, Onana. Well done, Onana. Can't see showing that flight of that ball. Well done. Watkins megged him. Punished him. Oh, play it out. Oh, is that Buendia? There's a chance. There's a chance. Yeah, we're playing loads better now. We're playing loads better. It's still Forest 1-1. Has it been... Oh, disallowed. I'll have a crisp for that. Well, about 20 minutes to go. No, it's not a frazzle. It's just the M&S crisp. It's just the it's just an M&S crisp, guys. Oh, Rose done cash there. Stop him from shooting. Right, we've broke with the ball now though. We've got a 3-on-3. Ball's gone out wide to Watkins. He's driving forward. He's gonna run into players though. Needs to use Buendia, which he does. It's gone back to Buendia to Watkins. Good play. Good play from those two. Well, that was good play to keep hold of the ball. Buendia's had another sighter. He's getting closer, Buendia. He's had a few opportunities now, Buendia. Yeah, he could do with one. He's been fouled now. I think Buendia's having a better game in the second half now. And he's looking quite threatening. He's looking present, which I think is good. He's tackling, he's being fouled. I feel like I think Buendia's fine now for me. I think Watkins he's having a solid game now. Second half, he's stepped up loads. Here we go, Buendia in that little pocket. That's not good from Buendia. That's not good from Buendia. As soon as I said he'd done something good, he just gave the ball away in a good area. Yeah, Yuri out wide to McGinn. McGinn, little chip dinko will be good. He's used his body and strata foul, ref. We'll take the foul. Yeah, I think Buendia's been busy. Yeah, I did speak too soon. He's been busy, Buendia. Yeah, I think that's true, Damien. Oh, McGinn. What a poor ball that is. What a poor ball that is. Yeah, I think you're right there, outworking them. Physically, we look stronger. I think there's another goal in this for us. I really do. I think if we get that next goal, one more. Go on, Onana. There we go. Well done. Keep going, though. Cross comes in. Martinez claimed. Stop bigging up McGinn pre-match. Well, have you seen us without him? Um, it's not great without him, mate. Music junkie. Do you know what? M&S, back in the day, it used to be like expensive, and it's you can get good stuff from M&S now that's just as cheap as like I don't know, like most supermarkets. Yeah, I didn't. There was. I mentioned it earlier. There was a moment when Rogers lost the ball and he started walking. I don't like stuff like that. But the one thing about Rogers is he'll keep going and he'll keep trying, and that's a really good trait that he's got. So he'll just keep going. Right, here we go. We've got an overlap of Cash. Onana. Oh, shot. Yeah, Sainsbury's is well expensive. No, I'll tell you what, right? M&S have got this like this new range of meat, right? And my girlfriend gets it, and it's like £1 for like 4 pieces of chicken in M&S. It's like I don't know what this range is or what it's called, but it's proper cheap in M&S. Trust me. Um, or balling Martinez claimed. So we've been getting that chicken in like plain like chicken. No, like it's not seasoned or anything, and it's like proper cheap. That what it's called? The M&S range. It's good, man. If that's what it's called, that range is good. Oh, chance crossbar. Leave it the bar. Oh, should he score here? We got bodies in. Yeah, I think Cash is going to be having nightmares tonight, guys, of Jonathan Rowe. Um, oh, is he through? 1v1, block. Well done. Great defending there. Great 1v1 defending, Consa. We've just lost our way a little bit. We've just lost our way a little bit. Conser was brilliant there. Conser's 1v1 defending then was brilliant. Yeah. Does it feel like we need a sub? I think it probably does. He's bringing Bogard on. Right, Onana's off. We'll have a crisp for Onana. Tammy's here on the bench, guys, I think. Tammy's here on the bench. I suppose we could bring Louise on, but I think we need defensive solidity. How old's Rowe? We're going to have to see this. How old is he? 22. Oh, my God, he's 22. Sign him. Unai. I think Unai, it's going to have to be a Rodgers job, I think. He's only 22. He's only 22. I think that kid needs signing, personally. He's very, very good. Look, he's in again. McGinn's got him, though. 1v1 McGinn. Cuts inside. Oh, is that a save? What a save, Martinez. Oh, my God. How has Martinez saved that? It just looked like it was going in. Oh, my God. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. How has he saved that? That is absolutely outstanding goalkeeping from Emi Martinez. What a save. That is why he's world's number one. That is why. How has he kept that out? We've got to stop allowing Rowe cutting in on that foot. He's just cutting in for fun. That save. Outstanding. Outstanding. Brilliant. Brilliant. We need the clean sheet, guys. Clean sheet. Clean sheet. That was a class save. Guys, can we all make sure we're hitting the like button as well, please? We've got over 350 watching. If you make sure, if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. We can get to 31,000 by the end of tonight. Oh, is the save worthy of a crisp? Oh, probably. Probably. Here we go. The save. Yeah, Rowe should be signed. But I imagine his value is probably increasing. Oh, back post. Blocked. Work hard, Villa. Work hard for this clean sheet. Oh, deflected as well. I feel like we need this clean sheet. I had a bit of like swaz on that one. Pow block that again. Loved that. No foul, Rogers. You can't make a foul. You can't make the foul, Rogers. You oh what? Those Rogers been fouled. What's gone on here? Who fouled who there? I've took control and own Villa watch-alongs, away ones. Oh, back post. Oh, Buendia. I enjoy doing them, to be honest, mate. I think they're fun. I enjoy them. Yeah, I thought Rogers had a yellow. Was Rogers booked then? Rogers, it came on the screen that Rogers had a yellow in the first half. So that when he was booked then, I was like, what's going on? Let me double check on Sofa Score. No, this is saying that we had no one booked in the first half. So I don't know what that's all about. But right, no late goals, no late goals, no late goals to concede. Yeah, they must have not gave the yellow. Yeah, we're defending this box very, very well. Nearly got 400 people watching. We are close to 31,000 subscribers. So if you can subscribe if you aren't already, it makes a massive difference. Sofa Score saying that Rogers wasn't booked. We had no yellow cards in the first half, according to Sofa Score. I know the beard's long, but I've grown it since probably October, and I don't really want to jinx anything now. So I feel like just for like the next month or two, we just keep it, and we see where we're at. Is he coming off? We've got Bailey and Matson coming on. Because if this beard goes and Villa fall apart, then I feel like it's on me. So I'll keep it, and we'll just keep it going. Interestingly, front of shirt sponsor today. I've only just noticed it. What's that? Kaizen. I've only just noticed it. I've only just noticed the sponsor. Right, deal with that. It's a push in the back. Well defended there by Pau, though. Very well defended. Oh, that's good defending again as well. We've defended this box very, very good. I don't know. I think he's been. It's is it Suarez's company? Wrote. Oh, what a goal! He's been class. 2-1. Why did we concede? Why have we conceded? I feel like that's such a frustrating goal. The tie, well, it was alive anyway, but it's massively alive still. Don't concede again. 3 minutes to go. It's frustrating that we've conceded that, though. Really frustrating. Free kick. To be honest, I did say 2-1, but I'd prefer 2-0. I'd prefer to be wrong. Yeah, he has been the best player on the pitch. Goal kick to Villa. I mean, that deflection could have gone anywhere. And you've only watched since the 70th minute. It's the first half. Yeah, weren't great either. Yeah, we've showed him onto that right foot every time, which, to be honest, you think now you try and force him off it. Like, come on, Villa, we're attacking. It was still in, though. No. Corner to Villa. Corner to Villa. Corner to Villa. Go on, let's have another one. One more. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. One little shithouse goal here, and the tie is back on. It's on anyway. Come on then, McPhee special. Lofted. Yes! Oh, got the camera. Oh my god, my camera's gone. My camera's gone. I'm on the wonk. Oh my god. Yes! Here we go. The whole setup had gone. Get in there. Watkins. Here we go. 3-1 Villa. 3-1 Villa. Get in. We need to have another crisp. Get him. Camera gone, mic gone. We're all over the place. Oh my God. There we go. That is brilliant. Just fell to Watkins' feet. Get in there. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The minute we put them under a little bit more pressure, we score. And we dropped off a little bit. And we've got that 2-goal back on track now. Yeah, loads better. Feeling loads better about it now. 2-1, 3-1, completely different. Loads better. And that's it, guys. Villa have won. I'll be over now on a match reaction. Come and join me on the way out. Smash the like, subscribe if you're new. Up the Villa.